All right, welcome back into DSI. Gentlemen, we have tackled Maryland football, but now it's time we send things up north to talk about the night that was in Delaware, where inclement weather played a big role.
Yes, exactly right. And that Delmar and Laurel game was something else. Delmar taking on Laurel, my pants are still wet. And the classic Lions Club rivalry game. What a game this would be. The Wildcats would get going early. Remember this name, Dante Trader, taking the handoff 1 yard into the end zone, giving the champs the first points. Next possession for Laurel, Dalton Purdue rolling out, picked off, guess who, Jeff?
Who was it?
Dante Trader Jr., a great catch by that young man. 2 plays later, Julian, I'm going to let you get a guess on this one. Who do you think takes it in?
Go with Trader Jr. for $500.
Dante Trader Jr., you have $500 more. 24 yards out. Great night for that kid. And the Delmar D attacking in this one. Tayshawn Denard going to force a fumble. Zach Covington
runs it in.
Going to pick it up. And 88 is rolling 14 yards to the end zone. Delmar up 20-0.
Tayshawn, just stick to being a tailback. Man, Laurel knocking on the door, looking to break up the shutout. But again, the Delmar defense stands tall, stops the Dogs at the 1 yard line. But the Bulldogs biting back. Robert Malone, look at this, going to come away with the tackle in the end zone. Putting my hands above my head.
Yeah, that is
for the safety.
2 points.
All right, there it is.
2-20.
Get on the board. Next possession, Dalton Purdue fakes the handoff, weaves through the middle of the defense, and he's in for a score. There we go, finally. Laurel makes it a 20-9 game, but the Cats going to hold them off. Check this out. A.J. Angelo hits Jacob Von Arx through the air. Delmar, they extend their win streak to 19 games. They move to 8-0.
19 games.
So I think I've been hanging with you guys. I think I got my notes right for the Delmar game. It just reads Trader Jr. there. But what is the secret for them? They're undefeated now, playing the best football, eyeing another state championship, it seems like. What has been their secret to this repeat success?
I just think that Delmar's better than everyone else. Honestly,
throwing your hands up.
Honestly and truthfully, I think they're better than everyone else. Even in a sloppy game, I was just so impressed with how much focus they played with. You saw how quickly they jumped on top of Laurel. You know, with rivalry games, you never know what you're going to get from 16, 17, 18-year-olds. The emotions are running high, and then you see the ball is slick. You never know what you're really going to get, but you can see Delmar is poised and focused. Even though they're at the top of the state, they are still at the top of their game, and that's why I just think they're head and shoulders above everyone.
100% head and shoulders above everyone, but attribute a lot of that poise to coaching.
Yeah,
Coach
definitely.
Ern, you had come off a championship team, you lose some seniors, but you have a lot of this talent coming back. Remember, Dante Trader Jr., a freshman on that team last year. A.J. Angelo hurt the entire year. Tayshawn Denard, 8 rushing touchdowns in the state semifinal game against A.I. DuPont. Very easy for this team to come into this year cocky and to lose a few of these games. But you know what? Coach Ern said, listen, you have nothing to smile about just yet, but now they have some things to smile about. And the game I have circled on my schedule not to overlook next week, but that's November 9th against Woodbridge up at Woodbridge. That is going to be a game.
It is.
Yeah. Now for more games around the Henlopen, we're going to send it back over to Jonah Restuccio, standing by at the wall.
Jeff, it's funny you mentioned that. So we just saw Division II champ Delmar stay undefeated, but Division I champ Smyrna, well, we all know how their start has been this year. Not so hot. The Eagles down in Georgetown were Sussex Tech student section in full force. I think those are Halloween costumes despite the rain. And this is the kind of night it was for Smyrna. Aiden Sanchez thinks he has Eamon Roberts, but the ball just slips through his hands, and that long night would continue. Later in the drive, Sanchez looking for the screen, but it's picked off by Kevin Custis. He's taking it 66 yards the other way for 6. The Ravens would be up 41-6, guys, and to add to his great night, Custis doing it on offense as well. Takes the handoff right side, breaks a few tackles, and he's going 41 yards to the house. 5 touchdowns for him as Smyrna suffers arguably their worst loss in years, making the road to the postseason almost non-existent. So there will be a new D1 champion in the first state. Sussex Tech, look at that score, 61-6. So over to Cape, 2 teams with 2 very different routes this season. 6-1 Sussex Central visiting 1-6 Cape Henlopen. And the Golden Knight twins, Isaac and Isaiah Barnes, looking to celebrate their birthday with a win. Good start for the road team. Opening drive, Tajir Shepard Parker with space, and he's gone. So 7-0 Central. And then on the ensuing Cape drive, a fumble. Probably the easiest fumble recovery of his career for Isaiah Barnes. Golden Knights take over, and they would score on that drive. But let's circle back to Barnes. Later in the first half, Cape Henlopen back to punt. And Barnes, he's headed to his birthday party. 53-yard punt return. Touchdown for the birthday boy, and obviously for his brother Isaac as well. Could a win be the best birthday present they got? Well, I'll have that answer coming up later on in the show. Sussex Central shuts out Cape on the road 43-0. A lot of scores to get to, so back over to the desk we go.
Thanks, Jonah. Elsewhere around the Henlopen Conference, Cesar Rodney getting their 5th win of the season. They moved to 5-3 after a win over Brandywine and Dover, as if there was any doubt, right? I mean, the Senators moving to 7-1 with a shutout of rival Polytech.
Impressive year for Dover so far. Now Woodbridge, big win here, 42-6 over St. Mark's. Gabe Westcott with a kick return touchdown and 2 picks on the night, so they moved to 6-2 overall. Now Milford and Indian River, big score here now too. Milford, 48 points they're posting on Indian River. Now the Bucks, they started the season 0-2. They're 5-1 since. So tough test next week. They do have Delmar, so going to be a good game.
Well, that win streak might be over.
Yeah, that is true. Now, I do want to talk about the games in Delaware, but I do want to confirm something. Jeff Harris with a little tip here that maybe over at Sussex Tech they were wearing pajamas because they were ready to put Smyrna to bed. Can we confirm
I
those?
just wanted to say I saw some tweets with the Z's, and they said night-night.
Yeah, but that's
Smyrna's going to bed early,
I mean,
so just, picking up off of what Twitter has put out thus far.
There you go. But in all seriousness, gentlemen, inclement weather did play a role. So I have 2 questions for you. One, what most impressed you from Delaware football today? And then what are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Well, I would say the fall from grace for Smyrna.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew it was going to be a tough year without Will Knight, and they lost some more pieces. But the way they have fallen, I don't think anyone could have predicted what happened. And what you saw tonight was like the ultimate peg, the ultimate falling out, the bottom falling out of this. They're virtually eliminated from playoff contention with 5 losses right now and only 9 games on the schedule. So a 4-5 record in Division I is not going to do it. And like Jonah said, there's going to be a new Division I champion. So and tomorrow, really interested to see how Lake Forest does. They play against Seaford, so it could be a pretty good homecoming for.
It could be a good. Could be a good game.
Yeah.
I'm going to go off of that Smyrna point as well. So the last time they had 2 wins in a season was back in 2013. The year before, their head coach Mike Judy joined the program, and of course Mike Judy not coaching in the game because of some incidents earlier in their season. So Smyrna really falling off, but also Sussex Tech. That is a big win for this program. So very, very big. Yeah, exactly. Very big win for Sussex Tech, but we had so much football to get to, and we have even more to come. Now, those highlights, by the way, you can catch online at 47abc.com, all those games. But we have so much more to come later on in the show, including top plays and, guys, our player of the week.
Of course, and don't forget about the news. Today, Salisbury University held its own version of Shark Tank. We have the details on the shore hatchery competition coming your way.
This is David Hearn. I'm the head coach at Delmarva High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.